Mainly when I came to Hyderabad in 2009, so the first job I got it in the TCS actually. So at that time I was not having, we can say 2,500 rupees to stay in a hostel also. I tried TCS interviews after almost 21 interviews. Initially, we can't create a brand. So then we decided to have a food court. With the food court concept, we can get customer inside and we'll explain about our crop what we are using inside the cafe, so that they'll understand what exactly the difference between this natural farming crop and the chemical farming crop. Whenever you reach our cafe, wherever you go in our any of the franchisee outlet also, you'll get the same taste. And the reason behind it is we don't want to depend on the any chefs also.
I'll have every day, morning I'll have tea, evening I'll have tea. So the repeat customer is more if your product is good.
Inspired us to dream big and serve society.
Today, I think in the past few years, the most heard buzzword has been Chai Wala. So we have seen a man who has become from a Chai Wala to the Prime Minister of India. So today I have another Chai Wala with me, and I would like him to explain the whole thought process behind starting a brand called Chai Ka Addaa. And I know that you work one of the topmost IT firms of the world, and you've been with them since the past, I don't know, 10 odd years. And this, like how I have a passion for franchising and how I started franchising, you have started this concept, been very passionate about it. Easiest thing to start is a chai store, but sustaining a chai store, I think, is the most difficult thing, because every street would have about 10 chai contests. Your concept to an extent is what we call as a farm to fork concept, where you have gone down to the agriculture field and grown greens, which you use. Most of the products you use in your store are grown by you. The food products, the tea, your sourcing has been there from Assam to, I don't know, Srikakulam, or from top of our country to the bottom of our country, you've been sourcing your products. I've seen your organic, if you call it, I don't know, organic, or ghee being sold in your place, A2 cow ghee is being sold in your place, and you're selling, you also are a combination of a supermarket and I think a tea place.
It's a cafe.
And so I would like you more to explain about how many stores you have, what's your vision, where do you want to take your brand to, and approximately how much would it cost to open your brand. More important than anything, the support you're going to give to the franchisee. Also, the way you blend or mix your tea, which I've heard from you earlier, is different from the other people. So can you quickly run through all these and tell us what you and your brand is all about?
First of all, thank you, sir. Thanks for inviting to Jumpy Talks.
The pleasure is
And
mine.
myself,
Thank you.
Rajesh Anumula. Before going to the Chai Ka Addaa, I'll try to explain about my journey. So actually, we are into the farming mainly. So my journey started in 2017 actually. So we trained from the Palekarji, the one who got the Padma Shri Award on the research of the natural farming. So we took
Can you explain a bit more about Mr. Palekar? Though I have heard the name, I don't know much about him, and I think the audience also should know about this wonderful gentleman.
Yeah, actually, he spent almost more than 30 years on research on the natural farming. So he spent more than, I think so, half of his life in the forest area. So he observed all the forest areas, how they are growing without a person, how the forest is growing. He observed everything, each and every plant, how a plant talk to the each and other plant. So he observed from the ground level. So with a lot of research, he introduced a concept of growing a farming, like we can do farming with 30 acres with only a single cow. So by using of cow urine, cow dung, we can cultivate almost 30 acres of farming. So that, because of that research, he got the Padma Shri Award as well. So in 2017, with the support of Vijayaram Garu, he conducted a session. So almost more than 2,500 members, farmers visited on that day. So I was also part of that training. So after completion of 12 days of farming, so I got a lot of confidence on myself, like, okay, so we can do a lot of wonders in the farming. So what exactly he did in the research, related to the farming. Without any chemicals, we can do farming also. So like without getting anything from outside, we can do farming in the farm itself, whatever we are getting inside the farm itself. So that is what the concept he introduced. So then we took a 2 acres of land in the Chevilla for the lease from the farmers. So we did a lot of research on what exactly Palakarji suggested to us. So we followed all the methods. So we are able to see good crop and different methods of farming methods. So then later we purchased 2 acres of our own land. Then we started our farming. So finally we are doing very good farming. So we did a lot of research in the farming also. We have plenty of crop, good crop and organic. We can call it as a natural actually. So it's a completely natural farming. We have the plenty of crop, but at the end of the day, like other farmers, we are in the market, like we are not able to sell it. So people are comparing the price, not the crop what we are selling in the market. So then again we discuss with our Guruji Vijaram Garu. So how we need to survive in the market if we want to sell our organic crop or natural farming crop, whatever it. So then he suggested if we want to get the customer, we want to sell any of the crop. So it should have a brand first of all. Initially, we can't create a brand. So then we decided to have a food court. With the food court concept, we can get customer inside and we'll explain about our crop what we are using inside the cafe, so that they'll understand what exactly the difference between the this natural farming crop and the chemical farming crop. So they'll slowly understand the results. So then automatically more publicity is the very good way to reach the customer and other customers as well. So then we started in 2019 Nature's Own Farms with a small food court. So we were selling only tiffins inside. So people are coming for the breakfast and everything. So there we are promoting our organic groceries actually. So there Nature's Own Farm started in 2018 actually.
Why Ratan Tata ji? Why? How much? Why were you inspired so much that the only photograph I saw there was of Tata ji? And what were the wordings? I forgot which you had written below.
Inspired us to dream big and serve society. I gone through a lot of quotations from Ratan Tata ji. So I thought we cannot keep all this. What exactly good things he did in the single line I written like inspired us to dream big. Anyone can dream big, and end of the day we need to serve for the society. That's what he did. So that's inspired me a lot. And mainly when I came to Hyderabad in 2009. So the first job I got it in the TCS actually.
Oh wow.
So there I started my journey. So at that time I was not having, we can say 2,500 rupees to stay in a hostel also. So with my friends' help, I was staying in the hostel. Finally, after multiple I cracked TCS interviews after almost 21 interviews.
Wow.
So finally I got selected to the TCS. So within few months I accumulated some amount of money. Then I brought my family into Hyderabad also. So I have a good relationship, and main platform is started with the TCS. So always he is a god to me. So that is the reason we kept Ratan Tata. When I listened about Ratan Tata ji passed, so really I felt very sad. So then I want to do something. I need to remember him every day. So then I decided to keep a frame of him in our cafe.
Amazing.
So every franchise is going to have Ratan Tata cafe. Ratan Tata's photos.
Amazing. That's very good. Coincidentally, I also had a kiosk selling coffee in TCS in Hyderabad for a couple of years, and one of my early businesses, and we did well. Touch wood. That's such an inspiring space, as you said, TCS. So we did very well. One more thing I forgot mentioning to you. I don't know how many of you know about it, but Hyderabad is known for biryani. Hyderabad is known for tea. And you ask anyone who has come to Hyderabad or anyone which is the most happening place. I don't know how many of you know it. There is a place where they sell tea in 30,000 square feet, where their turnover is about 100 crores per annum. They are there in the airport in Hyderabad. They are there in about 5-6 locations, and they are called as the Neelafar Cafe. People come to Hyderabad, they know some places where they eat biryani. Today, anyone who comes to Hyderabad has started going to Neelafar Cafe to experience the tea they have. And Neelafar Cafe is owned by Mr. Rajesh's cousin brother and his dad, a gentleman by the name of Mr. Babu Rao. And if you haven't, just go into YouTube and check Nilafar Cafe and Mr. Babu Rao. What they do is simply amazing, and hopefully, with your recommendation, I think you should get Babu Rao Garu and his son to go our platform someday to tell all these people what an amazing story Mr. Babu Rao has, and how from being an employee in a small 100 square feet chai shop, today in one unit he is selling tea and products worth 100 crores in India. So can you explain, did he also really inspire you to get into the tea segment, and something more about this amazing man called Mr. Babu Rao?
Yeah, Babro, he's my father's younger brother, and with his help only actually I completed my education also. All our family, like my other brothers and everyone, completed education also with the help of my uncle. So he started his career, his journey as a sweeper in that Nilofer Cafe when he came to Hyderabad. So he's always inspiration to us, because if you see recently they opened one more outlet also in Gachibowli. So he leave the cafe by night 2 o'clock, and again he'll come by 4:30. So he'll sleep 2 to 3 hours at the age of around 65, 70. Now he's having, I think so. So, but such a passion, we don't see anyone. Main reason, like whenever I go down, I'll go and meet him.
Yeah, no.
So that I'll get inspired. At this age, he is doing such a wonderful things. Why can't we? So he always inspiration to us, not only us. Every family member is all educated, like all completed post graduations with the help of my uncle only.
I'm sure, and I've also heard him helping out a lot of other people the same way he helped you out, and I think the Banmaska which you're doing is as good as what he's doing, if not.
Yeah.
Now coming to your product, can you tell us, if I want to take your franchisee, generally what are the investment, what are the store sizes required, and what is the support you're going to give, and what is your USP? There's so many today there are some brands who have 1,000 odd outlets. I give them some money, they give me a franchise.
Yes.
And probably not the right word to say, but they have their brand name is known more than your brand. So why should I take your franchise?
Yeah, sure. I told you right. When we want to sell our organic or natural farming crops, so it's not that much easy to reach every customer. So then we decided, like after the COVID, so if we want to enter into with the food court, so if we want to reach to each and every corner of the India, every city, the only thing which comes in our mind is tea actually. So then we decided, okay, let's see if you are having a biryani or something, we can collaborate with any of the food court with the Nature's Home Farms. Let's say you had a biryani, but next day what you'll say, we'll have the biryani in the next any of the different outlet or the different restaurant. But when you are going to have the tea, you'll say next time we'll go to the same place only. So tea is the thing, it will get the customer always to the same place.
Also, maybe if I have biryani today, maybe after a week I'll have biryani. I won't eat biryani every day.
Exactly.
But tea is something I'll have every day. Morning I'll have tea, evening I'll have tea. So the repeat customer is more if your product is good.
Exactly. Because tea is connected with the all types of emotions. If it's sad, it's a happy moment. You'll say if you want to celebrate. So if you want to sit idle also, you want a tea. So that is the reason we selected tea. And okay, coming to the tea also, how we are going to promote this tea inside the natural farming. Because we should not, because in Ayurvedic, if you see, we should not combine the animal-based and plant-based food, to be frank, because it takes a lot of time for the digesting system. So when you coming to the tea, what we'll do outside also, they'll prepare the tea or 1 or 2 liters at a time. They'll keep on boil. Once the customer comes, then give the same chai to the. After 10 minutes, if the another customer comes, they'll give the tea from the same tea, whatever the boiled tea is there. So it's keep on is boiling. What we said, like we should not mix animal based and plant based. If you see the plant based sugar and chai patti are from the plant based, and when we go with animal based milk, so we are not mixing and we are boiling continuously. So it is going to cause a lot of acidity actually. So to solve this problem, what we did, so we prepare the chai when customer gives the order. That's it. And not only that, why we are like our unique selling product is the tea, and the tea name itself is a feel good chai. So why we kept feel good chai is, whenever you are going to have this tea, you should feel you are having this tea at your home. How you'll prepare your, like when you are at home, you'll prepare your chai whenever you need it, right? Like that, when you come to Chai Ka Addaa, your chai will be prepared after your order only. Not only that, so if you go to any of the outlets, if you see if you want to get the proper chai, you need to blend the particular tea powders. The reason is, if you see the rice also, so every, like you will get the rice from the different plants. It will give you the different taste, because depends on the soil, depends on the weather, what water they are using. Everything is matters. Like the tea powder is also, in one tea powder you will get the taste, one tea powder you will get the color, so one tea powder you will get the thickness. So we need to mix multiple tea powders. So but in here, Chai Ka Addaa, each single chai is blended with the multiple tea powders for the single chai. So we are the, I can say frankly, in India no one is doing. For the single chai, we are the first person who is doing the blending. So that is the reason whenever you reach our cafe, wherever you go in any of the franchisee outlet also, you'll get the same taste. And the reason behind it is, we don't want to depend on the any chefs also. So anyone can, let's say you are the customer, if you want to prepare your own chai, you can prepare. You'll get the same taste, because we already blended everything with the sugar and everything is packed for the particular single chai.
What are the different teas you have, and what are the price points of your tea?
So our chai starts from 30 rupees. So why? Because we use minimum 140 ml milk. So the pricing is related to according to the milk only, to be frank. We get the milk also from the dairy farms. Again, as I told you, right, the Chai Ka Addaa is mainly to promote nature's own farms.
అమ్మా, మా కాలంలో ఛాయ్ అంటే కేవలం పానీయం కాదు, బంగారం. పాలు మన బర్రెల దగ్గర నుండే, నీళ్లు మన బావిలో నుండే. ప్రతి కప్పులో ప్రేమ, మనసు, జ్ఞాపకాలు కలిసేవి. ఆ రుచి ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ చాయ్ కా అడ్డాలో కనిపిస్తోంది.
తాతయ్య, ఇక్కడ చాయ్ ఎలా చేస్తారు?
అమ్మా, ఇది సాధారణ కేఫే కాదురా. ప్రతి కప్పుకి చాయ్ పొడిని తాజాగా కలిపి ఇత్తడి పాత్రల్లోనే మరిగిస్తారు. మన పాత సంప్రదాయంలోనే. ఇక్కడ చాయ్ ముందుగానే తయారు చేయరమ్మా. ప్రతి కప్పు ఆర్డర్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాతే మరిగిస్తారు. తాజాదనమే చాయ్ ప్రాణం. ఇక్కడ పాలు కూడా మన బర్రెల దగ్గర నుండే వస్తాయమ్మా. పాలు మరిగించే నీళ్లు కూడా శుద్ధమైనవే అమ్మా. అందుకే ప్రతి చాయ్ తాగితే మనసుకి తేలికగా ఉంటుంది. ఇక్కడ గాజు గ్లాసులు కూడా సాధారణం కాదమ్మా. 80 డిగ్రీల వేడి నీటితో డిష్ వాషర్ లో శుభ్రం చేస్తారు. ప్రతి కప్పు చాయ్ శుభ్రత, రుచి, గౌరవం కలిసే చోటు ఇది. ఒక కప్పు చాయ్, కొన్ని నవ్వులు, అంతే అమ్మా, మనసు నిండిపోతుంది. ఇక్కడ చాయ్ అంటే కేవలం పానీయం కాదమ్మా. ప్రతి సిప్లో ప్రేమ, ప్రతి కప్పులో మన ఊరి గౌరవం దాగి ఉంది.
ఇంత ప్రేమ, ఇంత శ్రద్ధ ఎందుకు చూపిస్తున్నారు ఈ కాఫేలో?
అదే అమ్మా చాయ్ కా అడ్డా తత్వం. దీనిని ఆత్మగా నిలిపింది రాజేష్ అనుముల గారు. ఒక ప్రకృతి వ్యవసాయం చేసే రైతు కనుకే. ఇక్కడ ప్రతి ఛాయ్లో మన భూమి శక్తి, మన రైతు చెమట, మనసుతో కలిసిన ప్రేమ రుచి ఉంటుందమ్మా. చాయ్ కా అడ్డా అంటే మన సంప్రదాయం, మన రుచి, మన గౌరవం. ఒక కప్పు చాయ్, ఫీల్ గుడ్ చాయ్ లా.
Chai Ka Addaa by Nature's Own Farms. Taste the tradition. Feel the goodness.
Nature's own farms is to give the platform to the farmers. So again, here milk also we get it from the farmers early morning. So right now we are getting from the nearby Patancheru, one of the farmer. So early morning, 4 o'clock, we extract the milk, and that will reach to our cafe 6 o'clock. So we use the dairy farm milk. We won't use any packet milk. And if you are going to use my tea powder, whatever we blended, you won't get the tea. It's the tea powder also, that particular chai is prepared for that particular milk only. So after testing the sugar levels and everything in the milk, we prepare the chai powder separately, because the sugar, the tea powder is mixed with the sugar also. So that is also will be calculated according to the milk sugar levels.
So what are the different teas you have?
So we have like only feel good chai, and in that one ginger, and other like other teas, coffee, and green tea, lemon tea, black tea. And those green tea, black tea also we get the proper grown green leaves and black leaves from the farmers. We prepare the dips also here itself only in the Chai Ka Addaa. Maximum whatever we do, everything we'll prepare inside the cafe only.
What are the different models of stores you have?
Actually, we divided Chai Ka Addaa into 3 categories. There is a lot of reasons. Like let's see, if you are taking an outlet, it is giving multiple hundreds of items, including the bakery, chai, everything. Chai Ka Addaa is also having same like that. But we divided this Chai Ka Addaa into 3 categories: basic, economy, premium. Why? Because if I am going to give a premium outlet to anyone, So in that area, if they are not able to sell the desserts and everything, pizzas and burgers, so there is no need of, there is a waste of money investing, right? So it's a burden to the outlet as well. So we decided to split it into 3 categories. Let's see, if you are choosing a area, there you are able to sell it, say completely mall or something, you don't have the seating or something, you can sell the tea. So there you can sell tea. So depends on the locality, we divided that categories.
Okay, approximate investment from the lowest to the highest model of the smallest category to the highest category.
Yeah, smallest category is the basic. Basic will comes with the tea and beverages and snacks, cookies. So it will the branding fee starts with the 1 lakh, and total overall it will franchisee will they comes under the 5 lakhs approximately. So
And the costliest?
costliest approximately is around 10 lakhs, and 7 lakhs will be the equipment, and 3 lakhs will be the franchisee fees.
And in terms of store sizes?
For the basic, we need at least 200 of SFT.
And the bigger, largest one?
450 to 500 SFT is fully enough.
What are the food products you sell from your smallest to the largest store?
In the basic, we sell all types of tea flavors and beverages, milkshakes, mocktails, everything, and cookies and bun maska. Like basic things will come into the basic.
And cookies and all.
Yeah, bun maska.
You also sell tea powder in your stores?
No, we won't sell it actually.
And what are the add-ons in the larger stores?
Like when you go for the economy section, it will add it with the pizzas and burgers. And pizzas and burgers also, as I told you, right, we are here to promote the natural food. So instead of maida, we are promoting here millet-based pizzas, burgers and sandwiches. We are the first person who introduced millet pizzas in Hyderabad, actually. So coming to the premium, it will start with the desserts.
In the next 5 years, would you like to go pan-India, or you want to restrict yourself to some cities or some geographical areas? What I believe is tea can sell anywhere.
Anywhere.
So
True.
I can sell it in Himalayas, I can sell it in a beach on a Kerala also, I can sell tea. So is that what your vision is, or you want to restrict yourself to certain
No.
geographical location?
As you told, to promote my natural farming, I need to reach to each and every corner. So that is the reason we choose chai. So we are not restricted to any place. All over India, we are planning to open it, multiple outlets. We are getting calls as well. So, but depends on the locations, what is their business strategy. So according to that, we are providing. So all over India, we can give like a basic and economy, and now premium depends on the locality. If they are able to maintain the chefs and everything, then we are proceeding with the premium one.
Do you also have I think you had mentioned that earlier, I want to put your thing inside an IT park, I want to put your thing on a highway, I want to put your store somewhere in a high street or a mall. You can customize, I can customize that to all the locations, right?
Yes, you can customize. And one thing you told, like highways, right? So we actually soon we have a plan to open a highway outlet. So mainly, as I told you, it's mainly related to the farming. So in the highway, we get the plenty of land. So my concept is to promote farming, right? So backside the cafe, you are going to see the crops directly, so that we are going to do the natural farming there itself, and we are planning to sell our crops inside the cafe.
And about your, can you tell me something more about your A2 cow ghee which you're selling, and the other products I think you're selling some cold press oils and all at your store?
Yeah, we right now we are getting currently we stopped doing farming. We are focusing on the platform right now. So anyway, soon again we are entering into the farming to grow all vegetables after opening multiple outlets. So right as of now we are selling groceries. We procure these groceries from the multiple farmers all over India.
And you have one franchisor currently,
Yes.
which is under construction, right?
No, it's there. It's already successfully running from last 6 months. That franchisee, the first one.
Hyderabad.
Yeah, Hyderabad. It is in nearby Gachibowli.
You have signed any more franchisees already?
Yeah, the same person is opening one more outlet within 15-20 days in DLF area.
I mean, that's the IT zone of
IT zone
Hyderabad
again,
where
yeah.
he is doing it. And so to summarize and sum up the whole thing, gentlemen and ladies, if you're looking at taking a franchise where you're passionate about what you're serving to your customer, you feel good that what I'm giving them is not some. I mean, today so much of adulteration is happening and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, they are selling some chemicals saying it's turmeric or it's salt or whatever. It's so much of adulteration is there. So tomorrow, if you're sure what you're serving is coming from back from a farm, which has been naturally processed, not using too much of chemicals or fertilizers, and the person who's eating there, automatically it shows, the quality shows. And also, you are associated with a liquid which is, I think, the most drunk liquid in India or probably all over the world. I don't know the stats, but I think tea is one of the highest selling product in the world, and especially in Asia, and though coffee is more in Europe and US and all. And so if you want to associate low cost franchisee, it can go to any city or with any population and all. And he's passionate about what he's doing. And as I said earlier, he's been inspired by his own, his father's brother, who I think is an amazing, you can write a book and talk hours about what Baburao Garu has done. So get in touch with us, call us, or send us your application and come down, see what he's been doing here, and hopefully you can start your journey with him.
Thank
So
you, sir.
Rajesh Garu, thank you very much, and hope to see you soon,
Sure, sir.
and hope you prosper a lot with a lot of franchises and you make them prosper along with you.
Well, first of all, thanks to Jumpy Duck, sir, and thanks for giving this opportunity. As you told before this show starts, like you are here to not only for the premium or bigger brands. Like we are also having a very good concept. Like we don't have a platform to promote us, but this Jumpy Talks is going to help us a lot to reach more people with our natural farming concepts, what we are doing, and the combination of cafe with the supermarket. What exactly is going to be? It's because if you see in future also, it's going to be people are not going to depend on jobs. So again, we need to depend on the farming only. So again, this cafe is going to helpful to the farmers. We give the trainings to the farmers, and those who are want to enter into this field also will ready to give the trainings so that they can collaborate this farming with this cafe. So that is what our main concept.
Amazing. So all the best for your journey and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
so
you.
much.